Silent letters in English. With the help of dictionaries, I've assembled a list of letters that can be silent in English. For most letters, I found more than one example. What are the other examples of a silent Z, rendezvous, and silent M, mnemonic? Also, if we can think of examples of silent QS or VS. Foyer, am I right about the silent R, though there are no words in American English? However, I read it somewhere that British English has some silent RS.
The original question was asking about silent Z and silent M. Silent Z occurs in recent French loans, laissez-faire, répondez s'il vous plaît, and the already mentioned rendezvous. Silent M occurs in initial Greek-derived mn-, mnemonic, mnemosony, but is pronounced after a prefix, amnesia.
You need to revisit your list. It's erroneous. Silent letter is a letter that, in a particular word, does not correspond to any sound in the word's pronunciation. Please consider the various comments above and also these silent letters. Break time equals 1s, break, there are no words I could recall that take a silent letter. Yes, there are no words in American English. British English has some silent RS. Z, laissez-faire, rendezvous. If etymology, the origin of words, interests you, then you'll find learning silent letters very fascinating, as they provide so much information about the history of these words.
This is a list that I, a speaker of standard Southern British English, compiled some time ago. B. Det, Satol, Lamb, Tum C, Science, Rescind, Muscle, Indite, Leicester, Connecticut Ch, Yacht D, Sandwich, Wednesday, Grandson G, No, Nom, Sign, Flame, Rainage, Air, Hour, Dishonest, Ghost, Annihilate, Vehicle, Hurrah, Rhyme, Kaki, Time GH, Although, Through, Thorough, Bow, Bot, Tot K, Ni, Knit, Knife L, Calf, Talk, Summon, Could, Should, Would P, Pneumonia, Psychiatry, Tomen, Co, Raspberry R, Iron. In a P, R is not pronounced when followed by a consonant or silent E, or is word final, Lord, Tire, Fa. S, Isle, Island, Pressy, a Viscount, Co, Rendezvous T, Hessen, Thistle, Christmas, Soften, Ballet, Waltz Th, Asthma, some speakers, W, Rent, 2, Answer, X, Grand Prix, Billet du Z, Rendezvous.
All letters in English are silent. Letters are visual signs, and they don't make any noise. What you're all peeving about is the fact that modern English spellings don't represent modern English pronunciations. And it's true, they don't. That's because they represent Middle English pronunciations. Before Caxton set up his print shop in England in 1470-something, literate people spelled English the way they spoke it, and everybody's spelling was different, just as handwriting is now. But printing always spelled the same words the same way. And so spelling got fixed before the finale of the Great Vowel Shift, which changed the place in the mouth where long, but not short, vowels were pronounced, and also totally destroyed the difference between long and short vowels in English. The fact that English spelling is like Middle English is why Chaucer looks almost readable for modern English speakers when they see it, but is totally incomprehensible when presented spoken. We no longer understand the language that English spelling describes, and describes rather well. By the way, the orthography is a decent phonemic accounting of Middle English. So that made for lots of silent letters. The rest are erroneous spellings, often, island, various stabs at diphthongs, and sounds that disappeared though their results didn't. All those GH spellings are remnants of the X, allophone of Middle English H. Don't think of them as silent letters. They're there to distinguish things we don't dare distinguish in speech, but somebody thought we'd like to know about, so we could screw them up in spelling. The difference between there, and there, for instance.